I'm not concerned about men of your caliber and timber of your age. I don't care. Those young guys coming up
there. Okay, let me
do you know the effects Hush Puppy had on kids? Or not even on kids, on fraudulent people?
Okay.
Do you know how many people wants to be a footballer because of Ronaldo?
All right.
Do you know how? Let's not even go to the. Do you know what? What's this he guy? He Bobrisky. Do you know how many he we have in Abuja right now?
Right,
and you're telling me that the
No.
positive outweighs the
Wait,
negativity.
calm down.
I'm not coming down. Don't ask me to calm down.
Calm down. You know, okay. We know. So, what do you think about social media trends and what's happening around the world? Do you really believe what you hear and what you think on social media?
What I hear
and what you see?
What I hear to an extent, what I see, no, I don't. Not at all. But
believe.
what I hear, I mean, it's arguable, but to an extent I do believe, but what I see, come on. I think it's that place. So, what I actually do see, they hard for I believe, but anyway, on social media.
But they can be true, though.
They can be true, but they can be true, but with so many blogs trying to gain relevance, and you know these days when they spread fake news, especially those news we want to hear, you know, we want to hear that guy is gay, and one blog is coming out to tell me he's gay. Obviously, I'll be like, here, let me pay attention to this thing. Let me listen. But I'll give it 70-30. 70% I don't believe, 30% after doing little research on so many, on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll give them consideration.
30. Yeah. Many 30.
Many 30 now.
So that means your belief on social media is kind of is wavy.
I mean, I have reasons not to believe so many things I see and hear on those platforms.
I think I do.
You do believe what you see and hear?
I do believe over, let's say, 70%
of what you hear and what you see on social media.
Now, the reason is because, although the social media is a world of its own.
Those Twitter guys, they drag you.
It's a world of its own, but you know there's this saying that in every lies there's an atom of truth. So no matter the trends or what goes on the social media, there's definitely going to be an atom of truth in it. So I think that's where my belief lies. So I try to let's see if this is actually true, because the fact is that not every story that's on the media that's true.
Most are wrong.
Yeah, and some that are still right and not the exaggerations.
That's so sugar-coated.
Do you understand? So that's why I said I believe to like 60-70% and like 30%. I don't really believe, but the way and manner in which those stories comes, they look so, just like you say, they are so sugar-coated that you want to really pay attention to it. Well, before we dive deep down into this episode, it's another episode, and welcome everybody. This is another episode of TUT. And here in the studio we have
Abolaji Tope.
And I'm Heartwell Okore. Certainly, the Ugly Truth Podcast. Wow. So let's talk about what goes on in the social media.
All right, I'm with you.
Do you really believe what you see?
Like I said, you know, the world has gone digital, yeah? And so many people have come to the realization that they can actually make money doing stuff online. And for you to make more money, you need to attract people.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you understand. The more people
you attract
tend to your matter, the more you, if you can, how do I put this?
Gain relevance,
draw the interest of people, you'd make more money. That's what we believe. So I think with that mindset, people don't care about what they're putting in on social media. So long as they watch them, so long as they see them, so long if this boy like him, so long if this boy comments, so long if this boy watch, small kobo go drop for my side. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
So this has shaped my mindset that anything, regardless of what it is, anything I see on social media, I dey doubt them. I don't know if you understand.
No.
Because over time, over the decades, I have come to realize that 95% of what I see, what I read, the atom of truth in it is less than 10%. It's more like a movie. I know A plus 1 is 2. But if I'm going to put it on social media because I want to draw attention, I'll make 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. It's still going to be 2. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
So there are too many fallacies around the news that once I read the headline, I'm not interested in the body because if I enter that body. So no, I rarely believe what I see on social media. And I hate the fact that I have to see something on this place. When I'm going to that next place, I'm seeing something else. At the end of the day, if you listen and if you watch everything, it's still the same thing. Uncle Ima don't die, Uncle Ima don't die. Don't tell me Uncle Ima went to London, had cancer. The other one is telling me Uncle Ima had cancer. Then he went, don't go through all that stress. So it is just not true. I strongly do not believe what I see and hear on social media. Yeah.
Well,
What do you think?
What I think is, I know social media has its own life.
Yeah.
It have its own life. And whatever have its life is living. That's what I do understand by that. It has its own life, and whatever has its own life is living. Social media is a world of its own, whereby it helps you to reach out to a lot of people. Yes, I think the last statistic I heard on social media was we have over 7 billion people on Earth, but people that are on social media is about 5 billion people on social media. That's quite an amount of people on social media. Now, the fact that I know one of the main reasons why social media is relevant is because you can reach out to a lot of people at the same time. Now, and because of that, it's made a lot of people to strive for relevance in the aspect of business, in the aspect of finance, transactional, and all of that. Yes. So because of that, most people trying to get to a large audience with what they can do on social media. So that's the aspect of social media that it's making people to do and undo. Do you understand? But people posting things that are not really true doesn't mean that they are not true content. Do you understand? Doesn't mean they are not true content on social media. I still believe, I strongly believe that social media I believe in most of the content, most of the posts I see is on social media. Doesn't mean that I shouldn't have my own aspect of doubt to it, but I think I do. Do you understand? My belief is strong.
I don't.
Now, especially when it has to do with informations, not when it has to do with the life of one useless person. I don't really care about. But when it has to do with information,
you do believe it.
I do believe it.
Like there's that popular saying on is it Twitter that Jesus is gay? You do believe it.
No, when I talk about information.
No, I just think I'll cut you there. I just think the idea that I want to gain relevance and I want to break into the market. And I want Tope's blog to be relevant. Like when you hear Tope's blog, it has led
so many people to do
the negative effect is it outweighs the positive effect. I mean, my kids are out there watching TikTok videos and they are doing this thing where they turn around and shake their bum bum. I don't care about those things, but the content they are dropping. About guy, you go tell me say you get anything where you won't tell me. Let's not go to those popular blogs that give us news and the rest. Oh yeah, I'm okay with it. But when it comes to is this social media, social. You see Instagram, you see Twitter, you see Facebook. Do you know how many times Buhari has died in this country? Guy,
what I said, just to make my points to be very clear to everybody. When I said I do believe there's an extent of belief. So you don't feel I believe everything. There's an extent of belief.
Sorry, can I cut you? Can I ask you a question? Is Tupac dead or alive? Is Tupac dead or alive?
You see where the problem is now.
You say you do believe, so based on your belief system.
Based on my belief system,
on what you've seen on the ground.
Things, there are things I pay attention to.
That's what okay, you've not paid attention to that part.
That's why I said there are some lives, there are some people's lives I don't pay attention to.
Have you seen the facts that Tupac is alive?
Okay, let me bring this to your notice now. Have a way of my life being structured.
Can we not do this personally? Let's talk about generally.
No. Before going to general, this has to do with our personalities. If we believe it or not.
Are we training out there if they believe it or if we do believe it?
If we and if others also believe. Okay. First of all, let's attack our own self first before we come to them.
So I should attack you?
Yes, I think for me to settle this aspect of my belief system, right? Let me draw a map to get and how I deal with social media to get. Now, when it comes to social media, I go on social media, one, for growth purpose. Do you understand? Because I want to grow. I want to know, because the information on social media helps you to reach out to a large number of people, number one, and it helps you to know what's going around the world. Doesn't mean that I should believe it. Now, I want to gain the information. Knowing it is not believing it, actually. Do you understand? It's just like, okay, for instance, I just said, I go on Twitter and I heard, there's a new coin that's selling. Do you understand? It's an information. Now, knowing that, okay, this can actually make me this amount of money, it's not hard to do it if I will believe it or not. Okay. But I go there strictly for the information. Now, when it has to do with my belief, that's where I sit down to scrap them.
Do you think it's so much stress?
You have to go on social media because
I'm not saying you don't have to. Yeah, you have to go, but
yes, you have to see. It has the mental stress on social media is too much.
You've built, because I know you. Yeah, I know you've built your mental tenacity and capacity to a point. What happens to those people out there that believe Jesus is gay?
That's why I said everybody. There's this saying.
So now let us generalize it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, better still, let me ask you: do you think it has more negative effects or positive effects? Do you think
social media on its own?
On its own.
I believe it has a positive effect.
No, I know it does have a positive effect, but do you think which do you think is more?
I believe it has the positive effect is more. Yes, than the positive
Guys, if I can walk away from here now, walk away.
Now,
because I feel like
do you know why I said that? Do you know why I said that?
I'm listening.
Everybody's entitled to what they believe. Don't forget. Now, I think when you go back to one of our episodes on toxic trait, right, you discover that we spoke about belief system. Do you understand? And how to help people with their toxic traits. Remember, there's a saying that we can't go into people's minds on what they believe.
That is my point, guy. Your social media, your so-called social media, is shaping their minds.
Depends.
It is creating a belief system automatically. I don't have a belief system before going on Instagram or Twitter. But once I am there, based on what I am seeing, based on what I am hearing, it will shape my mind.
Okay.
Do you get? Automatically, when I'm seeing that news, if I see it somewhere else, I will backtrack it to what I've seen here.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
I am not concerned about men of your caliber and timber of your age. I don't care. Those young guys coming up
there. Okay, let me.
Do you know the effects Hush Puppy had on kids? Or not even on kids, on fraudulent people?
Okay.
Do you know how many people want to be a footballer because of Ronaldo?
All right.
Do you know how? Let's not even go to the. Do you know what? What's this he guy? Bob Whiskey. Do you know how many he we have in Abuja right now? Right, and you're telling me that the positive outweighs the negativity.
Calm down.
I'm not calming down. Don't ask me to calm down.
Calm down. Okay. We know there are negative aspects of it.
I want you to admit the negative outweighs the positive.
No, we can't. I can't.
Okay, tell me the positive thing this grammar or this media has given us.
Let's be positive.
Yeah.
The media has created more jobs than they can ever be. Is that true? No, is that true?
It has created or it has helped in disseminating the information that there are jobs out there.
Let's not talk about the information. Let's talk about the jobs.
Like what?
The jobs media has created.
Please tell me one.
Now, do you know that there are a lot of this podcasting section that's going on, right? It's a job. It's a self-employment job.
Okay,
Do you
agree.
believe?
Something else?
Okay.
You want to go to social media influencers, yeah?
No, I'm not going to social media influencer. I'm just telling you about.
I know, I admit it, but
No, wait,
you see you guys on this social media, you see the lifestyle people are posting out there. That's why we have criminals. That's why we have fraudulent. That's why we have more fraudulent people out there.
We can't. Okay, let me say this now, and let's strike a balance, right?
Yeah.
There's this saying that whatever caused a counterfeit to come out is because the original exists.
Yeah.
Now, let's say there's more of a counterfeit currency out there that's making wave. That does not mean that the original can't not make wave. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
But
No,
you have created
wait.
more room
I
for
want you to understand what we are saying first. Now, the original exists. It's because it's just like, okay, let's take for instance a mobile phone that has been created, right? A fake cannot come out if the original is not existing. Because that prototype of fake that's coming out is coming out because there's already original.
So who is the original Hush Puppy?
No, calm down now. I want you to understand.
I cannot calm down because I don't see I don't see why someone would tell me social media has more effect. It has more positive effect than negative.
It has a positive effect than the negative effect. It's just, now, okay, let me make it understandable. Everything is maximized based on the aspect that you yourself is seeing.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Does it have more positive influence than the negative influence it has on youth?
Yes, it does.
It has more positive effects.
It does. Now, this is why I said this. This is why I said it because it is.
I have left the group chat.
No. Let's get this thing right because we are trying to. I think from your own aspect, you are trying to alarm the aspect of the negative aspect. Now you are alarming it because that's what you're seeing.
Why do you think boys want to wear Gucci?
Because that's what you are seeing. I don't know if you understand I don't know you guys out there if you understand what I'm saying perfectly well. It is based on the aspect of what you go on social media to do that makes you feel that it is wrong or right. For instance, okay, let's say for me, just like when I said, I have my belief system well structured out.
So those that also have their belief system well structured out, what are the chances they are going to get from visiting this media?
It's up. See, you can't. Even if they are visiting the social media for the right aspect, right? It's still up to them to deal with the right information.
Okay, can we take Instagram for example?
Okay.
If you depend. Okay, no, let's
leave that. Let's go on YouTube for instance, right? Let's go on YouTube. There's a lot of content on YouTube. Do you get? Now, for the fact that there's a lot of content on YouTube, I cannot just go on YouTube. Do you understand? I go on YouTube.
If we do YouTube, YouTube is more streamlined. You can go there for a specific
This is part of social media. We
yes.
cannot downplay
I'm not downplaying it. Okay.
Now, let's go on Twitter. Let's go on Twitter.
No,
because
you said
Twitter,
YouTube. Let me call my own.
Twitter.
You said YouTube. Let's go on TikTok.
Okay, TikTok, right now.
If you flip, you see that page. If you do it like this once,
the kind of videos that will come out.
If you split, if you see 16 different images, 10 now get away nowhere, bro. With the shake breast.
Okay, let's admit that. But do you know that? Let's go to the root of that TikTok on its own. Let's go to the root of TikTok. Now, when they created TikTok, when the person that created TikTok, I think the person is from China, right? Yeah. When he created TikTok, he made it known that he said TikTok was created for jobless people.
So why
do you understand?
Okay.
Wait now. Now, how can you go to a blog that's created for a jobless person?
Which blog is created for not jobless people?
No, I'm telling you for the creation of TikTok that you're bringing up.
So what's the creation of Instagram?
Now, Instagram was created to reach a large mass of people. You can do a live stream on Twitter, what's it called?
Instagram.
On Instagram and all of that. Now, when TikTok is coming, these are trying to emulate what is real. That's
so
why
what is the real thing, Instagram?
That's why I said, wait, calm down. Let's not be fast. That's why I said, when they have an original and when they have a fake, it's definitely going to be the original.
Like they will say in Nigeria, every tire na don loop.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
If we are talking about the media, right? the media has a wide range. That's why they call it WWW, World Wide Web. Do you understand? It is wide. Now, we cannot just use one aspect of the media to downplay the other aspect of medias. Do you get? If you talk, let's talk about a lot of media house we have there. Twitter is there.
Doing what?
Let's not go. Let's not just go
people.
about the dragging and all of that.
Disseminating information now.
Twitter is there.
Twitter is also creating jobs, yeah?
Right?
Mm-hmm. Instagram
is there.
TikTok is there. Snapchat is there. Facebook is there.
There are a lot of it. Do you understand? Now,
which is more used?
Okay, I'm not really efficient on TikTok like the way I'm efficient on YouTube or WhatsApp.
Because you're not jobless
or
like
Facebook. That's why I said now you now discover that it has to do with your personality.
Bruh.
Not about the media.
Bruh.
A lot of people will do what they want to do with the media. It's not the media that has the problem. It is we that has the problem. So, I don't know if you get what I'm...
Back to why you invited me here, yeah?
Yeah.
You said, if I believe everything I see...
on social media.
And read on social media. So, I want you to give me a percentage of which is true and which is a lie. How many percent do you think is true? How many percent do you think is a lie?
Okay. Let's talk about Christianity aspect.
You're a Christian?
Yeah, okay. I'm a Christian. Okay. And a believer for that matter. Now, do you feel the aspect of that, right, is the information that's coming out from the religion aspect is true or is false?
The way they say that accident where not Johnson, yeah? Mm-hmm. The accidents we get now, normal accident. Say Jesus was not involved. Mm-hmm. That is what the social media is feeding us. Do you know that?
No, I'm just asking.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to even listen to you anymore. Like I'm asking you something. That's the way they say Johnson. Did you see that accident scene?
Yeah.
If not, even me where I not be a strong believer, I know say Jesus standing and Jesus hold that thing up like this. Okay. But if you go on social media, yeah, right now, go to your Instagram, go to your Facebook. It's not a lie. Say the trailer just fall like this. Okay. And we see make a no be like this.
Okay. Let's analyze
the same social media.
Wait,
say Jesus is gay.
Let's analyze this story. Do you understand? Do you know that there are some persons that watched that video? Do you understand? And by watching it, and they understand that, just like how you felt that you're not that strong believer,
but I know Jesus was there.
But you know Jesus was there. Do you know the mass impact that also will cause on other persons? The same feelings you have.
Now I'm saying the rate at which the information is going, we have more media disseminating the wrong information than the right one. Now I'm trying. My point is, I'm not arguing with you if social media has a positive impact or not. It does.
Yes. Now you're coming. There is definitely going to be a but.
The negative impact outweighs the positive impacts.
Now, okay. Let me strike.
My 7 years old nephew. Is it nephew? Nephew, yeah? Nephew is girl now. I also go to school. Nephew is boy. My 7 years old niece wears a crop top now because she sees Cardi B wearing it. There's nothing wrong with it. No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Wait, hold on there. Now, at that age, does that person has access to a phone?
If you carry my phone, use it now.
Who is the problem? Is it the phone?
It is the fact that our generation has gotten to a point where I cannot drop my phone anymore because I am scared of what she will pick.
I have not asked the question yet.
Okay.
Now, the problem I want to ask, who is giving the access? Is it her having the access to the phone or you allowing her to have access?
I didn't allow her. Now drop before she carry her. Okay. So now I should be worried about what she go see online. Did you see those kids? Did you see those kids having sex when what's the name of this school again? I can't remember the name of the school. Did you see it on Twitter? That trending on. Who teach them those styles?
Okay. The problem is now.
Not the social media teach them that style.
Who took them to social media?
Did you have to take them to social media?
That's what I'm saying. The fact that
even the mother of the child, even the mother of the girl says she doesn't have a phone. She obviously took her mom's phone, probably while she was cooking or something. And like my point, oh God.
Now, I think this is the problem here. I know social media has a lot of negativity.
More negativity.
Okay, let me admit the fact that social media has more negativity.
Thank you, my dear.
Calm down. more negativity than the positive aspect. But this is where I still stand. That for the fact that positivity existed in the social media, the problem is not the social media itself.
Is what?
The problem is we that is accessing the social media. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
So social media is now 18 plus, yeah? So what happened to someone that is 18 and his mental capacity is not well built?
It's just like let's go back to before the Gen Zs comes in. It's just like when we're talking about, I think there was one of the episodes you're talking about your mom.
Yeah.
Right? Now, your mom of those days, do you understand what I'm saying? Having a mother of those days and the mother of now, are they of the same thing?
No.
Do you understand? The discipline of then and the discipline of now, are they of the same thing?
No, get my
No.
point.
Hold on.
Okay,
I just want
listening.
a straightforward answer.
No.
They are not of the same thing.
Yes.
So if that is not the problem, that having a much discipline at then has dropped, is it the social media that's affecting the discipline? The transition of...
Regardless of how you train a child, yeah? Regardless of how you train a child, there is something consistency does. It will mess up your mindset. I don't know if you understand.
No.
I don't train my pikin. I don't train that girl. Eh? I'm just saying I don't have a child here. I don't train that pikin. But if that pikin, even if I know a lot of pikin get phone till she did 18 years, once she reach 18, she pick her phone. I go buy her a small phone. Even if the phone no get Instagram and the rest, she will use her friend though. If she pick up those things, and every day when she dey stream, she dey see this girl dey slay, see her house, see her hair. Like, at a point, training go there at risk. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
It is not the discipline. Yes, discipline has an effect on how fast or if the child would adopt this thing.
All of that.
Yes, it does. But the content itself, what is out there, it is out there. And there is a problem with what is out there.
But do you know we can't stop what is out there?
I'm not saying we should stop it. If we reduce those things out there and we allow the jobs and the rest, I think the effect will be very less.
For the fact that you are aware that we can't stop those negativity,
we can reduce it.
We can reduce it.
Yes.
So how do you think we can reduce this effect?
That's why that time when I invited him that last time, when I talk about toxic traits and the rest, we as individuals here, the country is, even Nigeria as a country is broke. So it don't shape our mindsets.
Okay.
Anything what they do now, even as I stay myself, the reason the 1.5 or 1 more that will give me after, it is transactional. Do you get? So people creating content, 80% of them are transactional. They don't care about the effect of their content on people using it. Yeah. Do you get? No empathy. No, what will this video create? Or what will this news create? Or what will this thing create? It is more transactional. And we cannot help it. Because everybody is hungry.
I think you people get a sense of what he's saying now. From that aspect of knowing that this thing boils down to a large range of faith.
Yeah.
This is why I said, I know negativities from the media have an impact.
No, wait, I want to make you talk now. Be say, if you want to talk that, say negativity has more impact than the positive one. No. Once you talk that one, we don't close for you. We'll go house. Church close.
You see why I said, why I don't really want to believe that into my own system is this. It can be true for any other persons that the negativity of social media.
Talking you now, you know, say you now, now where do you know book well, you know everything well.
I don't know everything.
You know things well. You are well read. That's what I'm trying to say. You they always read this one. You have interest in almost everything you see. Now your social media, no lie, no they honest. Children they watch us. When you go on that online platform, you know what they go find, but no lie. The good things and the bad things where you see, from your own perspective, which one they more? On your own feed, which one they more?
On my own feed.
No, see.
On my own field.
On your own feed, Like Instagram feed now, like
Okay.
which is more
It's the good things
and more?
are more. Do you know why? Do you know why I said the good things are more? I'm not trying to lie here. It's because it's the kind of people you follow. Do you get? It's just like if I go on, what's it called? If I should open my Instagram and show you, most of the content you see is on tech.
Okay,
Because I'm following that niche.
You're a tech guy, yeah?
No, I'm just trying
That's
to.
why you're promoting your people.
No, I'm not promoting my people. I want us to understand. If I go on, okay, if I should open my
Okay, for a fresh
YouTube.
for a fresh,
Calm down. Let me say
wait,
this.
Sorry.
If I should open my YouTube,
Yeah.
do you know what you see?
What?
Most of the people you see, you start seeing Apostle Selman, Apostle Arome. Do you understand? Osai. Oh, those are the kind of content. Because why? Those are the pages I am following constantly.
Because you've nurtured yourself to that point.
That's
Now
what
I
I'm
am saying for a fresh person when you get account, we just open that blog, waiting they go see which one go plenty pass.
The problem now is that we have understood that there is a lot of negative. It's just like, okay, let me tell you from my own aspect, right? Now, if I should have a kid, do you get? Now, at this generation we are in, if I should have a kid, I will have to inform that child on the necessary informations that's out there. Do you know one of our problem? One, we have this society that is too overprotective, number one. And they are overprotective and not giving out the necessary information that's needed. You know, when we were saying there are a lot of blogs out there that's bringing out negative informations, right? Do you know that there are people out there that have the right content, they have the right materials, but they are all kept to their own self?
Because they excite us.
Do you not see the problem? Now, those people that have the right material, information and all of that are keeping it to themselves. So how will you affect others out there?
See, I could come back. And my coming back, I don't go come back alone. I'll come back with people of different age brackets. Maybe I can't discuss this discussion because you know go hear me. So me, I don't close shows for you. I'll be back. Thank you.
All right, guys. Nice having you here. Nice having you.
Not nice having you.
Nice having Mr. Tope in the studio. But I still stand. It is true what he's saying. There's a lot of negative vibes out there, a lot of negativity out there. But I still believe that the fact is not the negativity. The fact is you. How you deal with them matters and how you handle your issues. So see you guys on another episode of the Ugly Truth Podcast. Here we say it the way it is. This is TET. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. And please, that button up there, hit it for us and share to our various subscribers. Thank you very much.